Yo, YouTube, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Chapo Blends checking in with another banger, another video, another haircut tutorial. And man, this work ethic I did on this cut is incredible, man. So first off, I'm starting off combing the hair in the direction it grows. You know, you're supposed to separate what's gonna be cut and what's not gonna be cut in this situation. He got twists on top. So he asked for a 1 on the sides, but I went with my 1.5 closed just to check and see how the hair reacts. You know, I want my client to feel like I'm in charge, so I switched to my 1 right here, and that's just me showing, you know, care about my client. You know, I don't go in straight, and if he's patchy or gets a hole in his hair, you know, a patch, and it's not gonna look right, you know, so I gotta do the big step first. So right here I go my liner. So we doing a hot taper, so you know the C cup is gone. We take the C cup out, ain't no C cup, and yeah, we gonna clean it up. But YouTube, thank y'all for supporting me, for my community out there that's out here trying to make it with this barber thing, man. Barber life, a lifestyle, man. I appreciate everybody following, liking, and commenting and everything, man. So now I got my full shavers. I'm gonna just use them on the sides. I'm not gonna use them in the back. You know, I feel like some clients bump up, but I'll use them on the sides for this client. So now I got my lever open. I'm doing my second guideline with my lever fully open on my custom wall seniors. So I go my 1 guard here is all the way open, and I'm creating my 3rd guideline, just, you know, hitting it some spots. And remember, we went with the 1 closed with the grain, so now against the grain is going to clear a little bit more. You know, you're going to see how I'm working around it, man. You're going to see how I blend this little side, man, doing my thing with it. See, now I switched to my 1.5, and I'm digging into the hair and hitting these dark spots that you see above. You know, a lot of people might think, hey, that 1.5 ain't gonna do nothing, man. If you work that clipper, man, see, I went to my 2, and my 2 against the grain is knocking hairs down. You know, that's the difference between against the grain and with the grain. The with the grain is not gonna hit that, but against the grain is gonna hit the small hairs that's at the top. So now I got my 1.5 closed, and I'm, you know, straight blending that 2 to the 1.5. So now I'm fading down. Lever open, and I'm detailing. I'm taking that line out that I left, but also detailing. You know, if I gotta go up a little bit more, hit the dark spots. See, I like to work all together. I make sure that my blends are trying to be all together. So I'm just corner playing, man. This is the beauty of it. You detail, that separates every barber from anything, man. You gotta detail. See, now I got my 1, and I'm doing lever halfway and closed. Just detailing this. I switched it over, and then I'm making sure that the hair lays down how I want it to, so the blend can look right. Yeah, man, but appreciate for all the support lately, man. I appreciate that for real. Y'all make sure to do all this for my YouTube to grow, for me as well, so I can know what type of content y'all like, man. And like I said, man, I can't be more thankful for the subscribers and the likes and comments. So now for the back, as you see, when I went with the 1.5, you see how some spots it look like I put a patch in there or anything. It's just his hair, the way his hair is, you know, and you won't see how I blended in and everything. But this was why he wants a 1, because if you go lower than that, it's gonna not match. So I'm sitting here digging, and I'm sitting there, you know, going through it. So now I'm doing my first guideline, my first initial guideline with my trimmers, and I'm new to this recording and doing all this, so it started off a little crooked, but I double checked, I looked in the mirror, and then I pushed it right back, all symmetrical, the guideline. But it's tough to record and do these haircuts too, man. These haircut tutorials, because you in an angle, you can't move like you want to. So now I got my lever open and I'm doing my inch guideline like I did on the side. And I'm just making sure everything cleaned up, man. Everything is lined up well. So when we fade up. So now I switched to just closing the lever and taking the guideline I left at the bottom. And my clippers are 0 gap, man. So if you don't got your clippers 0 gap, you might struggle. You might have to go back with the liners, but I don't have to go back to the liners, so I'm just straight clipper. And I also got a Babyliss Pro blade on it, so I like it. I like how my wall sinews are set up. Now I go back with my 1, and I'm creating my 3rd guideline. And I'm just going with the motion of the hair, man. The growth of the hair is very important. And just keep brushing, man. Every time you stroke, brush, just brush, man, because you can just be going up and you don't even see that you messed up. You gotta keep cleaning. You have a clean canvas every time. So every time I do a step, I try to brush the best I can. Now I'm going with my half guard. I didn't went, as you see, I didn't go all the way with my 1.5. I went with my half guard, and I'm making that line disappear as I go up. So I'm fading up basically. Man, shout out to this model, man. He's my day one, bro. You know, he's the first one I cut, you know, when I started off cutting hair, you know, and he's one of the clients that wants to be on camera. You know, I can't find a lot of clients that want to be on camera, so shout out to my boy. But I go with my 1.5, and I'm just, you know, detailing now. Like, you know, we did 1 at top, so I'm detailing, and I'm making sure that the dark spots don't outstand the whole blend. Now I got my 1, and I got my half guard, and I'm just detailing, corner plane, making sure that the blend look good. So now I'm finna go to the side, line up. You know, my favorite part of the whole haircut is lining up. Right now I put hair holding spray on his hair. I didn't spray, as you can see, I didn't spray the thing. I sprayed it on my fingers, and I put it on his hair so it can lay down and everything. You know, that's a barber tip too, man. If you know how that feels, don't spray the thing, man. Just put it on your fingers and rub it on his hair and brush it. But here's the lineup, man. Look at that line, it's crispy. That holding spray method with the lineup is crazy, bro. Real crazy. That's another barber pro tip. Now I go on my half guard, and I'm going with the grain just to smooth out the hairline, you know, so it can look good when you line it up, and it won't look too puffy or too thick or too just jumbled up, man. You laying the hair down, hold the spray again with my fingers, with my hands, and making sure that everything is hit, and I'm brushing it. This is the metal for me for a crispy line up. And then boom, I hit the hairline, and I make sure that I don't go over past where it's supposed to be. He had a widow's peak, so like his hair grew all the way down, but we took that off and we gave him a clean line, man. Beautiful. Look at that line. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure y'all follow me at Chapo Blends. I post daily content, daily pictures, daily videos on my haircuts, or just motivation posters on my Instagram, so y'all go follow me at Chapo Blends. And see, now I got my Barber Magic pencil just to make that line pop out. I didn't use no enhancements with this haircut, just wanted to give y'all a natural look. So I put the barber pencil, no fibers or anything. Now I hit it with the razor, make sure it lines up with the hairline. I laid my client back, relaxed them, and hit the hairline against the grain. Boom. I didn't even have to hit it with the grain, but in YouTube, this is how he pulled up and looked. And you know we gotta change him, change his life when he comes in my chair, and boom, this is how he live, man. Shout out to everybody that supported me right now. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.